evening. Welcome on to the evening edition of From Day One. We'll pick it up right after that case in Judge's court, where Judge Simpson's court, where he'll talk about to the prosecutor and everybody there, and then pick up with a sub set.
You certainly did.
Then
You
go to the
certainly did.
soft set. Oh, good lord.
So I'm not taking any more files from you. Oh boy. Mr. Weiss, really? All right. Group 5 versus Roderick Smith.
Morning, Your Honor. Weiss appearing on behalf of Group 5.
Your name, sir?
How you doing, Your Honor? Roderick Smith.
Thank you. All right, where are we, Jim?
The last time we were here, you told us to go out in the hall and make an arrangement. At that point in time, I agreed with Mr. Smith to waive the late fees, but not the month-to-month fees. We have prepared a consent judgment at that point in time for $1,755, which includes $217 in court costs, plus the January's rent and the month-to-month fee. He was to have paid it by January 29th, 2024. He hasn't paid it yet. So we're here right now in January, and I'd like the ability to add the February's rent and late charge to that amount. Because February's rent has not been paid either.
Well, but you said you had the judgment, but you didn't enter that. I didn't sign that judgment.
No, you didn't sign the judgment. I had submitted it to the court. The court set it up for hearing because they wanted to put the consent on their record. I have the judgment here, but the time for payment of that amount has expired. So I don't know what the court wanted to do.
All right. Sir, what's your position?
Yeah, Your Honor. So I agree with the terms of what's owed, but I would like to certify my rights in subrogation and settle the account.
Do what?
Oh, God.
Certify my rights under subrogation and settle the account.
What does that mean?
In equity, settle this account because this has to do with equity.
Let's do a non-payment of rent.
Still, it's equity. That's what we're dealing with.
With equity.
So I do have a right to subrogation. And I would like to certify my rights to subrogation and settle the account.
You have a right to subrogation, you're saying.
Correct.
Explain that to me.
Explain it to me.
I mean, that's basically what it is, Your Honor. It's my right. I mean, I would assume
Explain what you
that the
think.
court would understand.
Explain what that.
I'd
what
rather
you
have the
think
double
that
rainbow
means.
there, but the
When
goat
a
is
third
fine.
party intervenes to take place or pay.
Okay, so who's the third party?
Basically, it's under my estate where they're administrating the claim from.
What estate?
Mhm.
My all caps name.
Oh, do tell.
Your all caps name.
Correct.
Okay. So, first of all, under what you just explained to me, there is no right of subrogation.
So we can't settle the account under subrogation.
You can settle not under subrogation. What you've explained is not subrogation.
I mean, if you want me to actually give you the definition.
Oh, I understand what subrogation means. I was
Okay.
checking whether you do.
Oh my God, are
because
you
what you're
telling us
saying
Judge
is not
Simpson for
subrogation.
the definition?
So
That's how I would like to settle the account, Your Honor.
well, settling the account and subrogation are two separate things.
Okay.
So if you want to settle the account, you need to pay it.
That's how that works.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
All right, no problem.
In U.S.
Okay,
dollars.
so Mr. Weiss, with February's rent, how much is owed?
With February's rents, sticking to the deal that Mr. Smith and I made last week, waiving the $225 in prior late fees, not including February's late fee, which is now due. Amount owing would be 3193, which includes the 217 in court costs.
3193.
Could I get a statement of that as well?
Well, I'll put it in the
Alright.
judgment.
All right, and how much time does he have to get that paid?
10 days.
You could allow me, Your Honor,
I can
just
give them up to the
14
20th.
days.
Just,
Okay, that's
Mr. Weiss, don't interrupt. Go ahead, what?
Yeah, that's fine. To the 20th.
I'll
is
give them
fine.
to the 20th.
That should be enough time.
So you're not disputing the figure,
No, sir.
and the parties are agreeable, and the court would agree to go to the 20th of February.
Correct.
All right.
The court will bear with me. I will,
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to indicate, I'm going to find that there's no tribal issue after hearing rather than a consent judgment. And I will enter that judgment. So you'll have till that date to get
Yes.
that paid. You
Okay.
understand that?
Yes.
All right, is he going to actually pay this, or is he just going to try to say, I settled it by...
wasn't that easier than the last case, Your Honor?
Not really. It almost went south.
I know you
Take-
made a face when I come up here.
Let him take a look at.
Oh.
All right.
It's also a money
You've
judgment.
you've looked at over.
Yes, sir.
All right. You have any questions regarding anything contained on this?
No, sir.
All right. So I'm going to sign this, okay? And then if you need a
Yeah.
copy, you can pick up a copy up front at the front counter.
I definitely have my doubts. Although at least we proceed to a judgment here.
All right, I signed off. I'll enter that judgment. You guys
Thank you,
are
Your
all set.
All right.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you.
Which will just mean he'll leave, which is fine. He's uncollectible. All right. Well, thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it, and thanks for telling me about that. That was absolutely fantastic. But real quick, did anyone see Beth show up? I don't want to close down the stream and find out that Crazy Pants is over there talking herself into jail again. All right. Nobody knows. Let me figure this out.
February 27th at 11:20.
Plenty of time.
January 3rd, telephone,
Yes.
Charges, the original charges were dismissed, and there's a sentence agreement for a county jail cap, meaning the most I could for it. As I'll let's come back in just a couple weeks, because it sounds like you guys are close, so we'll come back February 20th at 9:40.
She's not on the docket for today.
Okay, so Mr. Watson will see you in 2 weeks at 9:40.
I'll come see you. See you.
So I'm gonna tender these materials, back to you, Mr. Conway. All right, and.
The link
next
to
we've got
what?
People versus Hopkinson, file 23-6575FH for docket call, and Mr. Conway, what's our status?
Well, the last time.
What's
we
in
were
my
here,
Discord?
I indicated to the court that Mr. Hopkinson wanted just to proceed to trial. But this morning I had opportunity to speak with him and his wife, Mrs.
Oh, it's a different
Hopkinson.
court.
And they've had, I don't want to say change of mind, but they want to talk about the alternatives going to trial. And this just occurred an hour ago. So I think he's being sincere. I think Mrs. Hopkinson is being sincere. So I'm going to ask
don't know
for
where in my
an
Discord, I
adjournment
don't
of a
see it.
docket call for us to explore other alternatives other than proceeding to trial.
We have trial scheduled in 2 weeks.
Where in my Discord? I'm in my Discord.
That's the council and chamber.
Do you got it, Mikey, or not?
Okay, I see one. Oh, good Lord. All right.